Well, tonight we are giving you just a snapshot of how the city will be split in 10 years, focusing on Toronto's three cities, the low, middle, and high-income cities.
Mike Wise shows us how those will change and almost disappear in 10 years.
Anywhere I go, I let them know I'm from Scarborough. So
for Dwayne Morgan, Scarborough is part of his identity. He's even got a star on the Scarborough Walk of Fame. But he is the first to admit the city where he grew up in the 70s and 80s and started a business in the 90s is different.
Yeah, there's definitely been a change in Scarborough in terms of the demographics, in terms of the overall feel.
There's gentrification happening in the center.
David Hulchansky has been tracking that change since the 1970s. His groundbreaking Three Cities report maps the level of wealth in Toronto neighborhoods, and he fears for some parts of Scarborough.
15 years from now, we'll have a whole part of the city that is full of people without very good life opportunities, earning very little money, trying to get by.
He says it wasn't always like this. All cities have rich and poor areas, but post-war Toronto developed a booming middle, especially in Scarborough. It welcomed the Queen as she opened the Golden Mile Plaza, young families chasing the dream of success with a reasonable chance of obtaining it. Hulchansky's work shows how wealth was spread across Toronto by 1970. The wealthy city in blue, the poorer city in red, and the third middle-income city in white. The home Dwayne Morgan remembers.
Growing up, I had a lot of friends from a lot of different cultures.
By the late 80s, fortunes turned. Big employers like General Motors shut down their plants in the Golden Mile. Hulchansky's work shows the effect of those lost manufacturing jobs and lost opportunities. As over the years, the city changed. Low and high income areas became polarized, and the middle income areas shrank.
So you can almost put a fence up.
And Hulchansky predicts it will just get worse. By 2025, his map of Toronto's three cities shows the middle-income city all but disappearing.
Their lifestyles are as different as can be. Right? People who earn $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year, family income, versus getting by on $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000.
A key to change that trend is to find ways to attract more investment in Scarborough, attract new industry with higher paying jobs offering more upward mobility. Hulchansky says changes to housing policies and social assistance led to that growing inequality, but says that can be reversed with enough political will. And a few other things he says can help address the growing income inequality, better investments in public transit, and improving much of the city's 40 to 50-year-old apartment stock. Dwight and Emery.
Thanks, Mike.